Hello, good evening. With me I have Asif Raju Sait, a very dear friend of us and a very close family friend of us. And he's been active in his social life. And if you know, his elder brother, Shri Firoz Sait, was there for 2 terms. And 10 years he's worked in the constituency of North relentlessly. And very people friendly and down to earth, humble person, I can say. Welcome to All About Belgaum, sir.
Thank you very much, and
Yes.
thank you for having me on the show.
Sir, I would like to know your manifesto and vision for North Belgavi. What's your vision and what's your views about it?
First of all, as you are aware, I have worked 2 years continuously during the COVID pandemic.
Yes.
We gave oxygen cylinders, had medical camps, distributed medicines, ration kits, had a COVID center. And this was across everybody, this was for humankind. It was not for a particular community. And on that basis, we have been working on various social projects. About my vision is, first of all, as COVID pandemic, we saw that a lot of private hospitals were charging immensely, and social in our civil hospital there were no beds.
तभी आपने वो प्राइवेट एक
तो हमने एक सोचा कि we will have to do something about this system. So if elected, and going ahead, I would say that our civil hospital should be, the infrastructure should improve. We should have it at international standards. Any person going there, from whatever illness, he should be treated like it is in KLE or other private hospitals. The poor people cannot afford it. The treatment should be there and the infrastructure should be made. I have a vision that hospital should be improved, and we should get the funds and from the government and other bodies that everything is available under one roof.
So you want to affordable medications and affordable
medication
hospitalization
should
करना
be there.
चाहिए.
Yes. Secondly, we have a lot of drinking water problems. If you see in my own house also, we get water once in 8 days or 10 days. It is not because of the pipeline or something. It is because the storage facility should be available. Now, when Firoz Bhai was there, he was instrumental in getting a 6 million TPD water project at Basankot. So, right from Kanbargi up till here, water is being supplied from that filter project. And the rest comes from Lakshmi Tek. So, from that 6 million TPD, it should go to around 12 million.
क्योंकि इंफ्रास्ट्रक्चर भी बढ़ गया है, लोग का पॉपुलेशन भी बढ़ गया है.
बढ़ते जा रहा है. So if it becomes 12 MPD, TPD, it will improve. 6 MPD is almost around 2.5 crore liters per day. So another 2.5 crore liters per day will help the city a lot.
I'm glad, sir, you understand this and you're talking about this. We're very happy about it. So you are going to be in lines of storing rainwater and all these things.
All these things, yeah.
Thank you.
On that. Then there is a lot of people who come for me for jobs.
Yes.
And Belgaum, if you see in and around, industrial activity is very less. So we have to make it more friendly for industries to come in. If we have a single window system and the bureaucratic line that goes in for granting infrastructure, granting licenses or creating other things. If it is a one line, then industry, people from outside, there are a lot of big industrialists who want to come into our state. But because of the red tapeism, because of various hurdles, they go to other states. I was speaking to one of our seniors from a company just about half an hour back. He was saying that we have to make it industrial friendly. industrial friendly.
Policy should be
Yeah, we should not be stuck with one ministry to the other ministry to third ministry. It should be a single window where, okay, we come, we discuss, and we invest. That should be the policy.
So you should have a very good business-friendly policy.
Business-friendly policy.
Yes.
Then industrialists come in. We have big industries.
You also have a good number of talent here in Belagavi.
We have so many of our mechanical engineers, chemical engineers, who are looking out for jobs, who come to me and say if there is any way I can help them. Wherever possible, I try to do that, but as it is not available in Belgaum, we are tied. My hands are tied. But in whatever way I can help them, I go ahead, speak to my friends in various cities, try to get them jobs. But if we have industries here, then there is no need for anybody coming to me. Industries will look out for good talent, good engineers, and they will get jobs easily.
That's nice.
And in the last few years, if you see, we have lost a lot of greenery in and around Belgaum city. A lot of greenery has gone off.
The heat itself is telling us.
Heat is telling us, and on top of that, we have cement roads. So it increases again. So we should have plantation, make our city greener. Firozbhai had made a lot of gardens, lot of walking tracks, lot of gymnasiums, swimming pools. Very unfortunate that swimming pools are not yet inaugurated in the past 5 years. If you see, some are just lying and rotting. Crores of rupees of investment from the government is going to waste. He had made it in a way that people from any background, now we say we don't have Olympians. If you don't create infrastructure, you don't have a swimming pool, where will they learn swimming? So he has made international grade swimming pools. Very unfortunate in the last 5 years. They have not been inaugurated as yet. Very, very unfortunate.
Just nearby your house.
Yes, we have one in Lakshmi Takli, we have one in Hanuman Nagar. He has made 4 or 5 of them. All when we go to the corporation and ask them, they say, we do not have these facilities, people are not trained enough to manage them. What it takes to manage a swimming pool? It hardly takes anything. What it takes is willpower and something to do.
Exactly.
And that is the thing, if God willing, and I get elected, these are the first thing. And my first thing will be to hoist my national flag every day. At the highest, if you can see, from my house also, you can see the flagpole. And
it's really a proud moment that your brother gave us.
It was the tallest national flag to be hoisted, and we just see it on 15th August or 26th January, or apart from some session or some dignitaries visiting. Very unfortunate.
You wanted to be hoisted every day.
No, he had said that there is green color, there is saffron color, and there are all these colors. People take them, dance, but we should have one national flag. Where going from there, we should down below that we should salute and feel proud about it. We should feel proud about our national flag.
Feeling.
Then the other things around. And he used to work from morning 6 o'clock to 11 o'clock every day, meeting people, going to people, reaching out to people. I have said that I will at least once a week visit every ward, and we will have offices in every ward, so that people can come to that ward, giving their whatever problems that ward has, taking all the corporates to confidence, not only Congress or anything, taking all the corporates, because they are also an elected body. They are elected, people have elected them. Apart from party lines.
So you have a well plan done to work along with the corporate.
Yes. Apart from, because if you're a corporator or an elected representative and MLA, once elected, then if it is a corporator, he becomes responsible for his ward. If an MLA is getting elected, his for the constituency. People might have voted or not voted for him, or people might vote for me or not vote for me. But I will be responsible for my constituency.
Exactly.
I will be responsible for all the people. It is not that, okay, that ward has not given me enough votes and I don't go there. It should not be like that. Once elected, then you become a member for the people, you become a representative of people. You have to work for the people.
Last 5 years, how is it was, sir? Because 15 years back till 10 years, there were many people in contact with you. Then 5 years, your brother was not there in power, but still you were in connect with a lot of people, and still people have a lot of connect with you.
I am basically, as we all know, a very simple person with very meager needs. Very, very meager needs. I lead a simple life. And people, for any of their problems, have been approaching me right from the next day, from 2018. And I have been serving them. It was not that we went out of power, so we went out of the government, so we should not meet people. I have been meeting people because they have a certain feeling towards me. They love me. So I go on meeting them, and it has been there. They come for me for their education needs. We have a trust for medical needs. For any other facility that is available, they don't hesitate to come in front of me. And God has given me a little, and it is there to share. It is not to hold or anything. So I share it with my people, and I get a good sleep after that. I get a good sleep after
That's
that.
really nice of you, sir.
I get a good sleep after that.
Somewhere a distinct polite feeling comes in between you that usually a polite can only say that.
And one more thing is, people talk about commissions. We have been heard, we have been hearing that Santosh Patil's incident happened, and because of commission it happened. When Firoz Bhai was there in 10 years, and no contractor ever dared to ask him, forget about me taking it or him giving it, did not dare to ask that, do you need anything? He used to take the engineers and the contractors after 6 o'clock when he used to start. They used to go to Sangam to have breakfast. None of them had the audacity to put their hand in the pocket and pay the bill, because Firoz Bhai would feel offended. He would say, no, you are my guest, you are working, you are come with me, I have invited you to see the city around and the difficulties around. I will treat you. And that same policy I would like to follow. I want to be very transparent, and whatever work that is being taken up, it should be as per the order. Should be as per the order. The quality of the work should not suffer for any reasons.
Thank you, sir. Thank you. What's the next thing that you're going to take up, sir? Sir,
Now, there is one more thing which here to be. Yes. A lot of people, poor people, I have been seeing from a lot of time, and especially now that there are still people living in tin sheds. Still in tin sheds. So, if the facility that the government is there for housing, we have to make an effort to get the funds. We have to.
so somewhere the restructuring of the urban development should happen.
So instead of having a single one-row Ashraya colony, like Firoz Bhai has done again, have multi-floor. So in a small area,
Then go vertical.
you can go vertical. And people, what do they require? A single bedroom flat, 1 BHK, something on their head, a roof where they can sleep well, and they say, okay, I'm living it for, my children will also enjoy that.
So somewhere you feel, sir, not because you are in Congress or something like that. You are from my city, and I can talk to you. I have the liberty to talk to you. So somewhere there is still that roti kapda makan still there.
Roti kapda makan.
Because yesterday I was speaking to some of the street vendors also in the city. It's little pathetic, and in your manifesto I've seen you're going to make a separate vendor zone or something like that.
Yes.
With parking facilities. We've identified
places. When you say roti kapda or makan, it is not just a slogan. It is a need of the people.
Okay.
It is a need of the people. We should all of us should have 2 square meals a day. None of my child should go hungry. Nobody should sleep with hunger. And having a roof on the head gives a lot of security to a person. Gives a lot of security. If me also, I was staying in a rented house, tomorrow the landlord will say, okay, you vacate, you go somewhere else. What about a poor person they have to pay extra rent, who cannot pay, and the landlord is troubling them? Have one small place for him that he can live peacefully. He'll work, come home, rest, and he will be peaceful. He will be very peaceful. In fact, about the vendors, people from the auto union had called me in the morning near the bus stand. It's a good question that you asked me today. It happened today morning. A lot of ladies came in who went fruits and vegetables in front of the bus stand. They came and said, police come and trouble us. They asked us to remove our things and go away from here. Yeah, maybe there might be traffic problems and other problems. But you can have a line and ask them to sit behind the line. Don't encroach on the road. Don't disturb the traffic. Be behind the line. And nobody should disturb them, because the lady sitting down working the whole day takes a few rupees and feeds her family. And it is a good thing. Otherwise, then theft starts, robbery starts, children go into bad habits. We should have a separate vendor facility, like markets, where people park their car vehicles, go and buy vegetables. The vendors, they are not harassed. People who go there don't disturb the traffic. So it will be a good thing for all, for everybody in the city.
Somewhere I'm getting the feeling, when back Firoz Bhai was there, that time the road winding and all that happened, and restructuring of the roads and all happened.
Yeah.
So you're going to again restructure all these things?
Yes.
The better movement of the traffic.
We should restructure, taking into confidence all the people involved.
That's more important.
When restructuring of road widening of Railway Pit was going on, when we started with our shop. Half our shop went off with the road widening. Firoz said, we'll break our shop first and then us. Now you see, we could not even take a scooter and go there. Now trucks can fly easily inside. They can go inside. So we have to make sacrifices somewhere, and people are ready to do it. It is not that people are not ready. People are willing to do it. Your approach has to be proper, in a nice way. You just take a stand and take a bulldozer in front of the shop one fine day and say, I'm going to break it. Anybody is going to feel bad. You talk to them, you take them into confidence. If a road is developed, the rentals, now you take rentals in some areas where roads have developed, they have gone up by 3-4 times. Because the step-ins go higher in the shops, the landlord gets a better rent, people can easily go through, the traffic does not become congestive, and it is a win-win situation for everybody. For all.
On that, I'm definite, and I can quote one example also there. Who would understand better than them, because Firoz Bhai and Raju Sait were the person who made a dead road into a high street of Belagavi, that's Civil Hospital Road.
Civil Hospital Road.
Because I've been there for a long time, I've seen it with my own eyes, so I can understand that. Raju Bhai, one more thing is, you've been very close with the cantonment and you've lived in camp. Okay, so the major chunk of the land lies with the cantonment. And most of our projects get stuck because of the bottleneck which we have. How do you intend to tackle with it, if in case you're elected?
If God willing, if I'm elected, cantonment, the bungalow area comes under the defense totally. It comes under. And the market area, now some norms are being released, some are getting reprieve from that.
I think just today the first cantonment of Himachal has gone up to the corporation.
Yeah. So here also there was a talk and the news going on that the market area will go to the corporation. That will be a good thing, because if it gets a little vertical, people can enjoy their land much more. Because
the old Baji market can again be converted into a parking lot and can serve a lot of the market which is there.
Market is there.
Because most of our business also comes from Goa, Hubli, and the surrounding areas.
Yes. If you go to Khade Bazaar and all, where the roads were widened, you see a lot of Goan cars will be parked there with GA registration. Lot of MH cars will park there. So people, if you have the facility to give, people do come in, even if it's 100 kilometers away. People are coming to Belgaum because this is a nice place. People here are soft spoken, unlike other cities. People are well behaved.
Cosmopolitan.
Yeah. You go to other or neighboring cities, there is a lot of difference. Lot of difference. If you come to Belgaum, you meet anybody, he will speak to you in a nice way. If you ask him the direction of the road, also he will stand, help you, and guide you. He will not just say brush off and go off. We are Belgamites are mostly very well behaved and soft spoken.
One more thing, Raju bhai, which I want to ask, and maybe there is a lot of, and your opponent has been banging on it. If in case Raju Sait comes, he will get more coming in. How do you take it?
Remember, I have born here. I have grown up here. I have grown up in St. Paul. I studied in St. Paul's. 99% of my friends were Hindus and Christians are still my friends. They have come off from various cities and canvassing for me. And all of them are Hindus. Our family does not believe in communal politics. We go according to the lifestyle of the people. We worship. I worship Islam. Yes, I'm a Muslim. That does not mean that I have to not respect any other religion. I respect the other religions also. Wherever invited, I go there. Came up from Shivaji Nagar. I grew up a little there. We used to stay there. There was a Desurkar family. Next to them, we used to stay. If my mother used to fire me, Mrs. Desurkar, whom I used to call I again, here it was my mummy, there it was I. And I used to say, "Itala ordu nakos, itala घेऊन जात, मी घेऊन जातो माझ्या घरी." And she used to give me rava laddus, and for Ganesh Chaturthi, we used to sit down opposite her house. We used to have farar. In Diwali, we used to be all together. People, 99% of the people here are towards each other. There are 1% who try to create problems. So we should keep the problematic they are from every community, and we should try to keep them away. We just have to keep them away. I would not like my city to be called.
Somewhere I feel you what you have started, you don't leave it, because I see you in every Dasera in camp. You still make it a point to come there and be there for some time. And
every Dasera I'm in camp. We right from 7 o'clock till 10 o'clock until the last cart leaves. We are on the stage. We go and garland there. We stay there. We meet all our Hindu brethren. We enjoy the Dasara festival with them. Diwali, me, my brother, and our children, we are invited to every shop for Lakshmi Puja. Every shop. And this is not from today. This is from my grandfather's time. It is from my grandfather's time. And we make it a point to visit every shop. Every shop. You can go to we start from Ravivarpet to all the shops in Ravivarpet. Then we go to Maruti Gully. My friends' shops are there. Their offices are there. Go to Ramdev Gully. Go to Khade Bazaar. Then go last to the new shops, even the new areas where it come in. And they invite us. Why they invite us? They invite us because they know who we are.
We've already seen in a Polites group, there are a lot of your Kannada friends also over there. Beku, Raju Sait,
if you see 10, 15 years back, about 15 years back, not so long ago, who used to talk about Hindu and Muslim? In school, again, I used to go to my Vasant Kitur's, my very close friend from Saraswati restaurant.
I just met him yesterday.
I used to go. I used to study in Gupte College. He used to be in college, and if I used to be hungry, I used to go to his house and I used to say, "I bhook lagle." So she used to give me curds and chutney and the besan vadi and jari ki roti. And I used to eat there, and she used to treat me like her own son, and she still treats me like that. And we have grown up like that. Only in the last few years, I don't know what has happened. This thing is come on, but I really feel that
The nature of Belgaum,
in our life, religion, yes, you should have it in your house, you should have it in your mosque or temple, and you should leave it there. You should not get it on the road. I think COVID came in because of that reason. That God said, "Okay, I'm sending you a small thing which you cannot see also,
handle
and
it.
and see how you handle it." And He closed all the doors of the mosques, the mandirs, the churches, the gurudwaras, everything. Everything. He said, "You people are not worth to coming and worshiping me. I close my doors. Learn to live, and then you come back to me. Then you come back to me." So now it's becoming a little better. So He has opened His doors again to us, to bless us. Let it be the blessings come from a temple or a church or a mosque.
So it was like in COVID, only the doctors and volunteers like him were working. And fortunately, unfortunately, he and his opponent also is a doctor. So
I would like to differentiate a little in that. I was serving people for free.
yes, yes.
I was serving for humankind. There was no charges where we were serving, unlike hospitals or other. We had around,
So your business was shut that time and your
yeah,
service was on.
because that was required at that moment. It was need of the moment. It was not to make money, and our policy was, anybody, if you need an oxygen cylinder, just come with an Aadhaar card, and that Aadhaar card was just to see that I get the cylinder back again to help the other person. There was nothing charged, and there was no caste, no religion. It was like anybody comes, you take it. People from Kanbargi and other places, even from Kolhapur and Hubli, they came to the COVID center because we had the best doctors treating there. Our staff, our doctors used to like just walk into the quick COVID centers and speak to the patients as though there's nothing going on. So that scare we had to remove. So a lot of people died of this scare. A lot of people died from this scare. And my team, I should appreciate them, who worked with me day and night. We took care of burials, we took care of cremations at the Sadashin Nagar crematorium. We used to take the Pandit, give them him a, what do you call that? PP kit.
PP kit.
PP kit. And like we like to live respectfully, and a person who dies, we have to end his last journey with respect. We have to give him a dignified burial or a dignified cremation or dignified. Even from the church, we got request to have some burials. From the DC said that people are not taking more bodies from the mortuary. Bodies are lying around. Or they are Hindus. Will you do it? We were doing it. We said yes. This is for, you are doing it for humanity. Here the religion does not come into place. We even took bodies to villages where people who wanted their own husband, wife, or children
I understand
to be
giving free
cremated.
ambulance services.
Yeah, to be cremated in their own place. So we went and did that. We did that. There are a lot of good work that happened.
We are really grateful for your services that you have done, sir.
It was for the humankind and for blessings from above. You call him Paramatma, you call him Allah. It is all blessings comes from
Call him any name, the humanity should be alive.
Humanity should be alive.
Somewhere Raju Sait has kept the cosmopolitan be alive in him. Sir, what would be your humble appeal to people across towards your coming and your voters?
I would request them to vote for me on the 10th of May. My number on the EVM machine is 1. My symbol is hand. And if elected, I will still be your humble normal person. I will not roam around like any king or any dictator.
No one's attached.
I am a grounded person. I will be grounded. I will always be grounded. And I will be there available for you all wherever you all need me. Whatever works to be taken, if you all come to me with your problems, I will be there to solve your problems. I will not be try to be a part of the problem. I will be trying to solve the problems.
Thank you so much,
Thank you very much.
Raju Sait. It was a pleasure having you and nice meeting you, and I wish you all the best and
Thank
good
you.
luck to you.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.